For years now, they've lived in legal limbo. 8,000 Navajo Indians living on disputed land in northern Arizona. Their problems, though, made even worse by a government policy that virtually forces them into a life of poverty. But as Len Clements reports tonight, that is beginning to change.
Imagine growing up in a place where fixing a broken window is a crime, where people live by the light of kerosene lanterns because the government forbid installing electricity or running water. This is not some third world country. It's right here in Arizona, a disputed no man's land claimed by both the Navajo and Hopi tribes. For nearly 30 years, the federal government forbid either side to make improvements that might justify a claim to this land. An unforeseen side effect has been to force 8,000 people into a life of poverty. They rank among the poorest in America.
Some of my kids sleep on the couch, on a small couch, on a bunk bed, and some sleep on the floor.
9 people live in this one room.
Yeah, there's 9 of us, 7 kids, and then me and my husband.
Lorraine George has lived her entire life in this shack without electricity or running water. Improvements long forbidden by the federal government. Fresh milk for her kids sits out at room temperature. How long does the milk last sitting out like that?
About a day.
1 day.
Mm-hmm.
You can see daylight through holes in her ceiling. This wood-burning stove provides the only warmth during cold winter nights. A federal judge finally lifted that ban on development last fall. Now the problem is money. But that is slowly beginning to change, thanks to this small group of volunteers who hope to make a difference. People from Phoenix, Page, and the Navajo Reservation pitch in with their time, money, and construction materials. This weekend, they scraped together enough to re-roof and wire about a dozen homes.
I think there's been a long injustice in this situation, and we need to correct it, and we're up here to help. I feel real good on doing this. It's something that I'm returning, to help out.
People who with big hearts, like we've seen over here, really help bring this together. It will take more than what government can provide.
Thousands of people continue to live without modern necessities, thanks in part to a flawed government policy that held them back. But Lorraine George is happier now. Her kids will grow up with something she had to do without. Near Page, Len Clements, Channel 10 News.
That age-old land dispute continues to simmer. Meantime, Congresswoman Karen English is helping to organize relief efforts, and if you would like to help, you can contact her office in Flagstaff at 774-1314.